Are you a social media manager with a big AF vision? You are hungry, you are ambitious, you are ready to take your social media business off the ground, however big your dreams may be, then you have come to the right place. And I'm sure that's what you are, because otherwise you wouldn't be here on my channel right now. So in today's video, I'm going to share the #1 mistake thousands of social media managers make so you don't have to, okay? My name is Mil and I help social media managers build a successful social media agency. I still to this day run my own multi-six-figure social media agency, and I help social media managers do the same. Stay all the way till the end, because after this video you should have quite some food for thought on things you want to implement to prevent yourself from making this mistake, so you will hit those 10K months. Okay, ready? Let's dive in. After I log off, we are going to get started. Let's dive right in. So the #1 mistake I see thousands of social media managers make is filling other people's cup before their own. Now, in this video, I am going to share 3 ways that you can prevent filling other people's cup before your own in order to make sure you hit those 10K months that are currently stopping you from doing that, okay? And there are 3 ways that I have done that and prevented myself from filling other people's cup before their own. But it is so common for social media managers to do this, and the majority of them don't even know how much it's actually hurting them and their business. And don't forget to grab my free 6-figure roadmap to becoming a 6-figure social media manager in the description and comments below. If you've already downloaded, make sure you send me a message, DM me on Instagram, let me know what you think and what freebie you would like to see next, so I can make these for you. The first thing that will prevent you from filling other people's cup before your own is to build your own brand first, okay? So obviously it's a no-brainer to build your own brand as a social media manager, but you have to build your own brand first. Now, what do I mean by that? As a beginner social media manager, you are going to be overwhelmed with the amount of things you're learning. You're still acquiring your skills. You're overwhelmed. A lot is coming at you, but right now is the best time for you to build and invest in your business and work on your own brand, okay? As soon as you start taking on more and more clients, what is going to happen is that you're going to put your own social media, your own brand on the back burner. And that's the last thing we want to happen, because in the beginning, you still have quote unquote a lot of time to work on your business instead of in your business. Now, on top of that, your own brand should be your channel where you can experiment, you can try new things, and this is where you really learn. You are basically your own client, and there's no easier way to get approvals from clients when you are your own client, right? Because you're in control, you can test things, you can try new features, and then you can use these strategies and tactics that are actually working on your account, on your client. So again, this is the fastest way to learn when you put things into practice, and there's no easier way than doing that than in your own brand. Now, another thing that happens when you build your own brand, it comes with a lot of opportunities, okay? Building your own brand comes with opportunities to when you want to start expanding your service offering, you now have an audience that you can sell digital products to, for example. Or if you want to pivot your services, again, it's very beneficial to have that audience in order to do so. Another thing is brand collaborations. Myself, I do a lot of brand collabs right now, as I have established my own brand. So I always made sure that I built my own brand first, and that I'm just one of our biggest clients. It costs time, obviously, to invest in your own brand, but treat yourself like a client. The third massive benefit that comes with building your own brand first is inbound lead generation. I don't have to look for our next client, because my content and my brand will attract the next client, okay? And of course, at the end of the day, That's what we all want. We don't want to be looking and prospecting, cold calling and messaging to find our next client. So build your own brand. Now, if you're actually still looking for your first client, make sure that you watch my other video where I talk about how to gain your first social media management client with absolutely no experience. Make sure you check it out. Now, the second way to prevent you from filling other people's cup before your own is by practicing what you preach. Now, this does go back to building your own brand, showing up on your own brand, but it's very difficult to talk to clients and tell them how to show up, tell them what works if you're not doing it, okay? So that's one thing I always made sure of if I'm talking about certain things that they should be doing: posting frequency, showing up, getting on video, showing your face. I always made sure that I back that up with my own behavior. You want to make sure you practice what you preach. It makes you trustworthy. It's good for your own brand, right? To show up. And again, it's the way you come across to clients. It's hard to expect them to do one thing if you're not doing it yourself. And then along with that, you have to remember that clients will always come and go, but your brand is here to stay. Especially if you're looking to hit those 10K months, then you need to invest in your brand. Show up, practice what you preach. Okay. Now, if you're looking to become that six-figure social media manager, make sure you download my free roadmap to becoming a six-figure social media manager in the description below. Now, the third way that will help you prevent you from filling other people's cup before your own is by creating opportunity. And what better way to create opportunity by showing up on your brand and investing, filling your own cup before other people's cup, right? So creating opportunity. The social media industry can be draining. If you're mentally drained, just know that you're not alone. It's tough mentally. Our mental health obviously correlated with social media. There's loads going on. It's overwhelming. Clients can be demanding, and that's why you want to create more opportunity for yourself. Let's say you have a difficult client that you want to fire, that you want to let go. Then if you have more opportunities, it's way easier to do that. So you set yourself up for success. You don't want to have to hang on to a bad client just because you financially have to, right? So again, creating opportunity. To give you an example of some of the opportunity that have come from my brand that I have built through these practices that I'm sharing in this video is by getting inbound leads. First of all, collaborations, right? It's another stream of income as a social media manager where you can promote marketing tools. You can collaborate with other companies that want to get in front of your audience. So that is huge. And we get a lot of PR, public relations, earned media, where people reach out because they want to feature my story. And that is all without us actually getting out there, putting in the work. Of course, I've put in a lot of work in my personal brand and showing up and building that, but I didn't actually have to go out of my way to really create more opportunity. It just goes hand in hand that by building your brand, you will actually create more opportunities for yourself, which is so important. Again, if you want to pivot, expand services, collaborate, partnerships, create multiple streams of income within your agency to hit the 10K months, you have to create opportunity. So make sure you show up for your own brand. So just to wrap this up, the biggest mistake thousands of social media managers make till this day is filling other people's cup before their own. So the three things that I suggest to prevent this is to build your own brand first. Practice what you preach in front of clients. While sure, you don't need a big following to showcase you know what you're talking about, you do need to show up and share your knowledge. And third, create opportunity. You need to create opportunity to have multiple streams of income, have options, and create opportunity for your business as a whole and for yourself. So I hope you found this video helpful if you stayed all the way to the end. If you haven't already grabbed my free guide, The Roadmap to Becoming a Six-Figure Social Media Manager, I highly recommend you to do so and send me a message, DM me on Instagram, let me know what you think, and I will see you in my next video.